T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yep, I had to pop back up and let you know this one was for real. YouTube, what's popping, man? This your boy Retro Rick from Retro Rick and Matty's Kicks. You know the routine by now, right? If you don't, go ahead and smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That means we live. Don't go nowhere. We're going to keep hitting y'all over the head with this healing content. RetroVision Podcast, back with another one. Friday night vibes. Get the red cup. Whatever cup you want to get, man, just push up. Look, man, not going to hold you up, man. We got my player partner, my co-host in the building. Don't rest greatness, man. Get at me, man. Talk to me. Look, I do apologize for the technical difficulties we had, my G. It happens.
Hey, man, that happens. It's the interwebs, man. You already know how it goes, Retro. You can't control that stuff. It just do what it do sometimes, you know?
No, we here,
What's
man.
the deal? What's the deal?
We're back. We're back, man. Friday night vibes, man. So we got temperature check, man. We got Mr. Miller in the building. If you don't know, we got Mr. Miller in the building representing sneaker culture out in Arkansas, but he gonna push up and elaborate it too as well. We're gonna talk sports, shoes, top five, shit lit. Look, it's Friday, man. You ain't going nowhere, man. Let's vibe out, man. Mr. Miller, man, I do apologize. What's popping, family? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Ooh, you scared me this time, fam.
Nah, don't be scared, man. No, we gonna push through, man. That's how we gonna do.
No, we definitely gonna push through, man. I appreciate you pushing up here, man, on RetroVision Podcast, man. Definitely do. Elaborate real quick, man. Tell the people where you located at, man, and go ahead.
Yeah, you can always find me. This your boy Mr. Miller, always checking in from the basement. That's where everybody always checks me because I'm always in the basement of my house. So you can always find me on Instagram at Mr. Miller1. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, the same handle everywhere you go.
Okay.
So you can find me on there.
So you on Twitter? Instagram?
Oh, Little Rock. So where I live. So you'll see me with the LR upside down. That's Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where I live. So I stay in Little Rock, Arkansas. Sorry, I didn't say that, but you'll see all the crowns, all the hats I usually wear at Little Rock, so everybody knows where I'm at. So
yeah, I see you got a couple of them behind you with the upside down.
Yeah,
I didn't look, bro. You just put me up on game, bro. I didn't know. Like I was looking, but I'm like, well, maybe he just designed the hat like that. So that Little Rock, that's okay. The L and the R upside down.
Upside down, yeah.
Okay, player.
Big shout out to my folks, locals only, man, holding me down. I always keep him all right. So big shout out to him.
Okay, as you heard, my guy Mr. Miller is located in Little Rock, Arkansas, representing. We got to do the interview portion. We definitely got to do that when you push up on the platform, bro. I want to ask you a question. I'm sure Rick gonna ask you some questions too as well.
Yeah.
What made you get into I got sneakers, bro? Like, what was that one sneaker that just made you just like, yo, I think, you know what I'm saying, I want to start collecting? Because, like, from what I'm seeing behind me, you got a dope collection, bro. Like, you collecting.
Yeah, I've been collecting.
And I follow you on Instagram. You popping too, bro.
I do a little bit. I do a little bit.
No. I'm going to give you your flowers right now, bro. It takes a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm blessed to be able to share my love for the game. That's what I'm all about. I always tell people peace, love, and blessings because that's what I hope I share with you. But collecting wise, man, being collected for this long, I can remember my first love that I fell in love with. Shoot, I will always love. I will see it, any silhouette, any colorway that come out with it. I will buy it, any iteration. If they upgrade it, your boy's gonna buy it. So that's gonna be the Nike Trainer One. I know I always talk about this on my on my shows is that when I collected, we grew up where the moms was. I had the moms that wouldn't stand and go to the Foot Locker. She stand outside with a purse. She stand outside with a purse. She sit there. Nah, I'm not finna go in there and spend that money. But we weren't rich, weren't well off, anything like that. So we were blessed enough. You got my mom got the $200-$300 credit card at JCPenney's or Sears, and she can go in there and get me the Nike. So I was introduced. If you remember, that was the not the low line, but it was the B line. So you got to see that's where they tell a lot of testing and grassroots of Nike, Reebok, ASIC, Adidas started from is in those Sears and in those JCPenney's. And the Nike Trainer One is not a basketball shoe. It's a tennis shoe. Literally, it's a tennis shoe. And I fell in love with it just from the height. It was perfect. I love the strap. I just love that it was just just where the laces set on there. I didn't care what I had in that colorway, that chlorophyll colorway was something, man. It's anytime I see it, I have well over 50, 60 pairs of Trainer Ones, and I love getting them. I love them. So that's the first shoe I ever fell in love with.
That's your shoe ship. That's the shoe that made you kind of okay.
Oh yeah, that kicked mine. It wasn't a Jordan. A lot of people be shocked when I tell them like, nah, Jordan. The Jordan kicked me off a cliff, but my love, when I talk about the love of shoes, and when I ask people, what's your favorite shoe? I want you to that should be a story. You should be. Let me sit down and tell you about my favorite shoe. Right. It's not. It usually ties to a story. So, and I tell people usually because people see all the Jordans and it's a Jordan. Actually, it was Trainer One. That day one.
Okay. You got multiple in that silhouette, or you just got one, or you still got the shoe?
No, the Trainer One
that made you in the shoe ship. You still got any Trainer Ones?
Oh yeah, man. You
said you got 50, 60 of them, don't you?
Yeah, I got 50. Yeah, I got about at least 50. I can't turn the camera, but yeah,
no, you good, bro. So you got
50 right there. I'm 19. That's a 19 stat. So that's 19 right there, just in that corner.
Gee.
Yeah.
So behind you, that's a 19 piece.
Yeah, that's that from that top all the way down. That's 19. That's 19 pairs. I'm sitting in my basement. I'm sitting in about 380 something pairs of shoes probably in this room.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm about I'm about 50 pairs. 48 pairs away from 600.
Yeah, you got a nice collection.
So that was my next. So how long you been collecting?
30 years.
I know it's that one shoe. So how long you been collecting, bro?
30 years.
Damn, yeah. And my boy said, damn, hell yeah, damn is right. Shit. 30 years, almost 30 years, on 600 pairs.
I mean, you can pull, I got crumbled 2000 metallic 5s, 2001.
Oh, you got the real metallic 5s, not the reimagined 5s.
Nah, man, I don't do that reimagine. I don't need to do all that. I've been collecting.
Jeez.
So quietly, it's just
30 years. Damn, you say almost 50 pairs of the cross trainers, correct? 19. Man, okay.
Yeah, you got a nice hefty collection, that's for sure.
I'm blessed. I tell people all the time, I am very blessed to have to be in this game, to be able to collect as I did. As I slow down now, I mean, as I'm slowing down, it's just now I love it for the game of it. When you have, as you build your collection, when people hear the words 500, it's stopping and it's shocking, but you got to look at it from how long I've collected so it makes sense. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I just didn't start in 2010. No, I was probably 250 deep at that point.
You've been
But
outside. You've been outside.
Yeah, and it's just that you don't, and I have different iterations of shoes, but it's just the love of the game, like the game. Like it's not like everything in my room now is everything I want. We all go through stages where we have the double ups, we have the pairs I gotta have. I did that a long time. I got rid of everything. All the double up pairs, any pairs that I was just pairs I had, I just bought, never wore or wore once. Gone. Take all that money. You go buy what you want, and then you have it. Then so now you collecting infinity stones. So now you can imagine taking 5-6 pairs of shoes that you're not gonna wear. You might only get 75, but right there, that's 400 if you calculate it right, you swing it right. That could be something, get you closer to something. It's about hustling. As a collector, I found myself in a position to talk to people that have not been collecting as long, to tell them about the financial ways to be you don't have to have every shoe every month. If you miss a shoe, what are you doing with that money? Are you putting it back? Did you put 100 back just for the next drop? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna watch? Like these are the things and conversations I hope to influence with my content and like collecting, because people always will see that number or see the wall and they're like, damn, like man, that comes with a lot. That's stories behind it. I can tell you a story about dang every prayer I got behind me. I'll tell you a story about it. Like, and that's we were talking about that earlier about standing in the lines. You know what I'm saying? Remember them days that that's how we made friendships. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all digital. We don't have that interaction.
The interaction gone, bro.
Yeah, it's gone, bro. It's not there anymore. You go to the sneaker stores now and they hardly know what is what. So it's a different culture and a different game. It's fun because I'm seeing my kids. They're getting into it now, really into it. When they go to the stores and be like, Dad, we got those, you got those. They into that little fun stuff.
They understand. They starting to understand.
They're not. Yeah, they know like that. They've been with me since they was born. Since they was born, they all had on. They've been in shoes. I pride myself on my kicks and fatherhood. There's no. You don't see a lot of as black men. We don't see a lot of fathers put on with their kids, and I'm blessed to not only do this, but I'm able to share that with my kids. That's something I pride myself on, and we should, I hope it influences more people to share their life beyond just getting a hot shoe every week. What
put
else?
On for the whole family.
Yeah,
put on for the whole family.
Yeah, my wife is a sneakerhead. She just got her a pair a few weeks ago. This is, I'm blessed to have this and share my love for the game, and I hope it influences a lot of people beyond me.
Now, speaking of content, you do content on Instagram too a lot as well. Like, can you kind of elaborate on your content, and then you have guests push up on your platform too on Instagram? Kind of let people know what you got going on, my G.
Yeah, as for me as a creator, people that introduced to me, other than me collecting a long time, I do promote. I do have a show with two amazing people that I'm blessed to have. With I think you had her on as a guest with Kiki, and then the amazing Rick Dub. We have a show called If the Shoe Fits, and it's basically a platform that I've built on Wednesday nights, or that we've built on Wednesday nights that allows us to talk about the real subjects. I think we get caught up in the headlines. We don't read the substance of topics, and we've created a space that allows us to do that. There's certain things that parks in our mind, and we don't really have a place to really kind of talk about it. And that's kind of what I'm just kind of doing. And I've also just reintroduced Miller's Corners, where I'll be doing interviews and taking a similar format, with just more of a more different collective, just to expand the reach. But Instagram is kind of where I made my bread and butter. It's got me enough that I've been blessed with 2 ambassadorships with StockX and Foot Locker. So
Facts.
I
Facts.
just got blessed enough to get, based off the Nike Rejuvenate wave. I hit the button on those at the right time, and I appreciate everybody that loved that video. And I've got people that's reaching out. So you as a real sneakerhead and a father, you never know what you can do with if you just press in and you just admire the game in the right perspective. You don't have to buy every shoe. You should be I hope that you get influenced by not only my page, but what other people do. That's how the game grows. If you're constantly making the same copy paste, we get stagnant. There's different. Don't be afraid to take chances with your shot and start a new wave, because that's what everybody's really trying to do, is get famous. So, but I promote real sneaker culture, real sneaker talk. And if you ever need something, holler at me. I'm not hard to find, for real. And I'm blessed to be in the space. And I appreciate you 2 gentlemen hollering at me, let me on.
No, bro, I appreciate you enlightening everybody too, man, with the movement. So, you say you StockX, how that work? Like, hey, I got to know, bro. How that work, bro?
Listen, everybody's
yeah. I know you might get asked a lot. I got to ask. I can't just not let you just leave without asking.
I know you heard that, man. I know you heard that, right? I know you heard. Like, did you hear that?
Hey, yeah. Talk to me about the StockX, bro. Hey, the chat, y'all talk to me, man. Flame it up. Get Mr. Miller a follow on all platforms. But I need my guy to elaborate right now, man. Elaborate. Like, how that work, bro? So they're laughing at me in the comments.
Yeah, I love it. Listen, I am blessed the opportunity. Just by the way of just creating. Basically, what happened was I was put on somebody's radar just by posting. And when I post, it's just what I like. Like, you can go look at my page. It's all what I shoot from my perspective. I shoot from what I like. I do all my editing. It's just me. But somehow my name, my email, and my way just got to them. I had bought off both platforms, but most recently, about 2 years ago, I got kicked off GOAT. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story.
Now let's make the money with the extra now. Let's go, bro. We'll leave them alone. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll leave them alone. But so anyways, they end up catching my radar, and they end up reaching out and saying, "Hey, could you be an ambassadorship?" The ambassador program, how you get, it's basically what you want to do. If you ever info is just post what you like. If you buy something from them, use the format of just the X tag, entryways. You can look at my format, and that's basically what it is. Once you get on that attention, they give you added info of what's coming now, statistics wise, inside information if they have any. That's not like groundbreaking, because they don't really. All they tell you is like how much they think a shoe is gonna go for, because they are a resale platform. But the biggest thing is they do give incentives for quarterly, for if you hit so many metrics. So if you see my page, you'll see the post that I tag regularly on a monthly basis, stories.
You got to keep up. It's like a little level. I mean,
like a partnership program almost.
Yeah, it's not something it's with ambassadorship. People think, oh, you get free stuff or you get a whole.
Oh yeah, that was my next question,
but you gotta
bro.
earn it. Like, you can't get these companies ain't just, and you gotta be able to know your worth. Let me pause and say that as well.
Okay,
that's one thing people always don't get it twisted, because I think that everybody, these brand deals, people always, they give you a shoe and they think that's a brand deal, and that's all they do. You need to make sure that makes it recurring and know your value when it comes to that. And I knew my value and how much I wanted, how much I needed to be creative, and I knew it. I didn't, you got to know how much it was, and they came with the right number, so I was able to get incentives quarterly to buy shoes, and most recently, be based off my this quarter and last quarter, anybody that wants to buy through StockX, if they go through my personal store to buy something, I get credit. So I was able to use all those credits and use all those, and that's how I got these.
The bricks.
Hey,
Bricks. Oh, yo. Okay, y'all little free game. RetroVision Podcast, Mr. Miller putting up. Look, invest in yourself.
It does.
Put out that content. Don't be on that BS. Stand on business, and this shit is possible.
Yeah,
What
and
the
I tell
hell?
people, yeah. So those are just those are just the things that I've been blessed to be able to have an opportunity to do. So it just takes people that know when they want to buy something off StockX. They hit me up like, yo, Mill, I'm gonna buy something. Send me a link so I can give you credit. They know it's going toward a good cause.
Support.
They know it's going
support,
toward
Always
man.
support, man.
Support,
like
y'all.
it's going, like I'm not over here, y'all. I'm not over here gaming. Like I'm not over here gaming, folks. It's like I'm a true collector, and and when it comes down to it, so it's just one of those ordeals that I've been blessed with, and I tell people, and I will also say this because I know that the chatter around StockX, I will be more than happy to chat with anybody around that offline if they ever want to talk about it, because I understand that there's out there and the rumors can get, but you have to understand there's two sides to a quarter, and I'm ready to have those conversations. So I don't duck people like, oh man, I hurt. I'll take them conversations offline. I ain't ducking no smoke. All I know is what I've dealt with. I've had good business relationships with them. I am blessed. Not only that, but I can pull out multiple pairs I've got through the program just by working with them. So, and as a Black creator, I know my word goes further in the Black community and what how people that I reach out to. So, yeah, that's why I always say, y'all got them. Y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Real talk.
Let's get it. Look, bro, you enlightened. Look, so for me, they'll tell, look, bro, this ain't no segue. This ain't no shots to whatever platform that's a resale shoes. Hell, damn, I ain't know it was like that, bro. You can put.
Yeah,
shit.
this is the
man.
You can make a thing is I don't hide my success, because I think that's one of the things that kind of slowed my progress, is that people didn't tell the truth. People hid the information. They didn't want to give the codes. Like the code is up, down, left, right. You know what I'm talking about.
A, B, select, start. What the hell you talking about? Up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Let's go.
Yeah, people don't want to talk about it and just tell people like how, like people just like, man, they admire you from afar. And it's like, I don't hide nothing. Like people like, how did you get the Foot Locker deal? Really, somebody
we was gonna talk about that too. Nice segue.
Yeah,
look, StockX plus Foot Locker, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I posted and I haven't worked with them in a while. The last one I worked with was the Grapes.
Is it the same process?
The book.
Is it the same process?
I have a storefront. Yep, same process. I got a storefront. You buy through there. They're not as fruitful with the givings and stuff.
Okay. And he keeping it a buck. He keeping it a buck, y'all. He's like
you see who posted. You see who's on the Substack first. He was on the zone.
My boy said levels to this.
I buy. My kids and my wife have a store on Foot Locker, so like they do their own thing, but they just it's a grind. And what people don't understand is that we get credit when you buy through us. We get a commission off of it. We get a kickback. Okay. So we have to build that. That's about relationships. That's it, because we just we get into that mindset. We just open the app like, oh, bye, and then you be like, no, did you hit me with the link? You gotta. But it's just building that relationship, and then also not making sure it's not shoved down your throat. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it's my part of the process, but I don't need to look at it.
Don't overdo it.
Like you seen them bricks, and I ain't posted them since. I've been on Air Maxes all week, so I mean I
got Air Maxes on right now.
Yeah, I mean I had on some. I mean I literally like took the shots, and I haven't worn. I had on the They're upstairs now. I had on the Air Max Big Bubbles today. Yeah, I had on the Big Bubbles today.
The green ones?
It's still Air Max. Huh?
The new ones? The new ones?
The red pair from last year.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the 95, the 95 ones, the ones that's
No.
supposed to be 10,000 pairs coming up.
I tell people this, honestly. You need to wait. Wait. If you get them, don't try to don't go for the resale. They already told you the game plan. They already said they're gonna make more. They're gonna do, and if people need reference, this is the same thing they did with the Air Penny 1. It's the same thing they did with the DT Max. So I just tell people, I understand when they put that 10,000 pair on there, it's gonna be limited. People's antennas went
They
up.
dropped a lot of Dion's. They dropped a lot of Dion's.
I'm just telling y'all, they gonna respect.
The first wave came out, it was like, yo, it's it. And then each store, if you look right now, the Dion's, the diamond, the black and white pair, right?
Yep.
Everywhere. You still can go in stores right now. Every grand opening,
that's one of my most viral shots. Is that shot when I got those DT Maxes in? One of my most viral shots. Just when I got them in.
Oh, look, speaking of that, we went to Air Max Day out here. Shout out to Soul Play. We was out here Soul Play in Decatur.
Oh, yeah.
And I seen people wearing those old shoes count as Air Max? Because I seen pennies. Like any Max. So like the Diamond Turf. Anything with an air bubble. Anything with an air bubble, we good, right?
It's a Max, yeah.
Okay. Anything with an air bubble. We were talking that talk at the spot. Man.
I busted some people's behind.
Anything with an air bubble, we good. Y'all hear it now, right?
Like Air Max Day, you need to wear a true Air Max, but I get it. Yeah, it is an Air Max though.
Yeah, people's pulling up. I seen the DTs. I seen the pennies. I seen the pennies.
Yep, the penny is one as well.
So that's
those are Air Max.
There you go. I just had to make sure on that. So look, like for us, this year coming up 2025, Mr. Miller, can we get your top 5 and can you stand on it for this year? I know, look, and it don't have to be Nike. It don't have to be all Adidas. Nobody, you can mix it up. I need your top 5 for us, what you think that you want on your radar coming up for this year. Got to put you on the clock, man.
Wow. It's early.
It's early. We're in the first quarter.
Yeah,
but you know.
But honestly, it's not hard because we've seen a lot of first quarter winners over the past years. If you think about it,
we got something to talk about.
Yeah. So if I had to go ahead and pick a top 5, if I had to crystal ball it, I would probably go with the Nigels is going to be on there. I think that is a automatic bid from the quality to, if I'm rating it from the quality to the box, he gets some points deducted because of the way he released it, the limitations. Like they should have played that different. But anyways, Nigel's going to be on the board.
So we got Nigel. They in the comments agreeing. They're agreeing in the comments right now.
Yeah, okay. So Nigel's on the board. I have a very special place in my heart for Union. So I think the Chicago Shadow is going to be on the list.
I don't care about the price.
Quality.
I don't even care about the price. That's a dope
I think
shoe,
it's going to be. It might be It might. If you remember how they treated the Amanier, the first Amanier. Remember how that was it set, and then people really saw it was like, damn, this is kind of hard. I think that might be somebody might creep up. So if you get your hands on a pair, it's worth it. And no, I don't want to hear the talk about, well, the reimagine. No, it is not. Don't do that. Stop, no, and don't. Let's not do that.
The same.
Be respect. It's not the same. Let's be respectful. My next one, I would probably have to say probably be. I am a huge Action Bronson fan. I am his last 3 that he came out with. 2 out of the 3 were directly from him. So him and his team. So I am a huge fan of. I love everything to do with him. So I think he'll be a contender. I think anything Joe Fresh good, and I know he's not done. I think I'm gonna put him as a hold slot because I think Joe gonna put something he's already starting off the year on the right foot. And then I don't know. personally, I'm gonna be a dark horse, and this is gonna be something that probably is anybody's radar. Lastly, it's gonna be the Nike SB Black History Month. I think once people settle in on the story that it was told, for what they took with
The
that one, I
cowboy
hate
with
that
the cowboy, right?
Yeah, them
I
nasty.
hate that they're not. Yeah, I hate that they're not telling it and they're not giving it to us in Black History Month. And if Nike hears this, y'all need to do a lot better job to have 80% of your work people be Black.
April,
And
y'all,
so
wow.
y'all do not have a proper Black History Month rollout. We have seen what you've done with other cultural ethnic groups. We're not asking them to raise the bar. We asking for equality as black people. We should
Just
have
a
a
little
proper
respect.
Black History Month. We need a lot more respect. We need to stand on that as Black people, as Black creators, to make sure we hold Nike accountable for that, for real. But I think that shoe right there, for me, we have not had a true Black History Month that I can see and envisions Black History Month. I think that's going to be something that we should stand on. That's my thought.
No, facts. Okay.
That's
Now
a
there's
solid
more
list,
out there.
man.
Now for me, I tell people I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers, but I don't consider any shoe that's been released. So like the Cement 4s, the Metallic 5, I do not consider those on my shoe of the year list.
Look, bro, that's why we ask you for your opinion, bro. It's not that's why when we do these interviews and we chop it up with people. We want to make sure we get your opinion, because like everybody do the shit differently. Because I would have never thought.
Yeah, they should be able to. Like
So look, for me,
you should be able to say,
Joe Fresh Goods. Joe Fresh Goods. I can see that one. But for me, it would have been, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna be on no hype beast. I probably pick
and I'm sorry. I would have picked
like four. I would have picked like 4 pairs of Jordans and Nikes.
Let me add J Tips to that too as well. I'm sorry, I left him off too. Cause I'm gonna have to put him on. J Tips needs to be on there too.
Okay.
So I think
I was actually
I definitely
Instagram, fellas. He said he got like 6 more shoes coming out this, or like he said he got a clip coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And he was giving he did like a giveaway actually on X the other day, where if you posted a picture in some of his shoes, he was giving people invoices for his new sneakers. So that was actually pretty dope. I seen that the other day on Twitter.
Yeah.
So no reimagines, no UNCs, no C.
Have been released before.
Reimagines?
Been released.
Yeah, but
has the UNC been released? Okay. Now here's the thing, I listen. I say again, if that is your shoe of the year on top of your 5, I have no argument with it. You are right.
Mm-hmm.
But we have always, when we thought about shoe of the year, it's always been something new, not something we've seen before, not something that's been re-released. If you go back, just go look. It's always been something new. Now, most recently, the culture has curved. Now we started adding the reimagined ones, the white cement 3s. Now we add and that's fine, because now the generation that I was doing that when 2006, 2014, 15, 16, 17, when I was like, yay, this generation is going through that now. So I understand why people bring the Metallic 5s or they bring the Reimagine. Like, that's not wrong, because that's, to you, that's a shoe of the year.
So what about how you okay. Yeah, I know I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now. How can we say the same thing for as collabs? So what's the difference between collabs, what you just said with Joe Fresh Goods, and Action Bronson and Action Jackson, whoever versus Michael Jordan? Shit, come on, man. Penny Hardaway, and the people, the shoes that they love. Like, with the culture shift, because like you mix it up. Like you started off with Jordans. Well, you started off with a collab. You started off with Brick by Brick. Mm-hmm. That's a collab.
Yeah, still a Jordan.
It's a Jordan, but it's a collab. Outside of collabs, and
when do we start measuring? But when is a collab? How much weight are we putting in collabs? Should that be a knock? Should that be? Are you considering a collab a knock on shoe of the year?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying, far as like you saying the culture and everything changing, and then you giving me a pick that I would have thought you'd have been like, man, Jordan 1, Jordan 5, Jordan. And you saying you're not doing that?
No, I've never done it.
So
I've never done it, because just the only reason why I haven't is not only because I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's always I grew up just in an era where it's always been new. It's never been a re-release. Like it's never been from where I was raised, and we all raised from a different point of view.
Yeah.
We've never, the people I've been around and the people that raised me in the culture, we've never considered like that's the hottest shoe of the year as like a re-release. That's why when we do the show,
and that's what I was saying. So
we'll never put a BC3 on there. We won't.
That's what I said. So then that's where I was going with this. So I'm kind of this what I was saying. So you don't figure a OG or a re-release. You would do a collab or something. You want to go on something new. You want something new.
It has to be it has to be new.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To me, not to y'all. No. Again, I don't want nobody to take a snippet and be like, he said to me. No, I'm saying,
ain't nobody doing no snippets. Look, watch the whole cut. We chopping it up. Don't start that bullshit. Watch the whole video. I'm just
people be like, man, listen. People be like, Miller, you don't get Miller, you don't get mad. I said, no, I because you can't. That's the problem in this culture is that we have to do a better job about respecting each other's opinions. And even though you don't know what that person had been through that day to get to them shoes. You don't know. So we sit up here putting our impressions on what we think the game should be at, and it comes in different boxes, brands, and so we need to have more. Yeah, we need to have more of a conversation when we tell me more why you think that. That's the best way to have conversation and dialogue.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. What we doing, bro?
Yeah, and for me as a elder statesman in the game, I pride myself on making sure I connect with the younger generation to tell and build the confidence and leave seeds that they can pass on. So those conversations, because I remember at a time when I was creating, I was butting heads with the YNs. I was butting heads with them, and I was like, bro, I'm not fighting with you. I'm not telling you wrong. I'm just telling you there's two sides to a quarter. Let's talk about it. Because that's the way you build. And I built my platform, and I've met a lot of good people because of that.
Okay.
I I rock with that, Mr. Miller, because it's all about perspective. I'm a relatively new collector, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I like to hear that. I started collecting 2019, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's been very interesting role, you know what I mean? But I do like the fact that we got OGs like you, Retro, and some of the others out here that's bridging the gap, because it's a lot of, you know what I mean,
there's a lot of foolishness, and I hate it for
exactly. And I'm a no nonsense foolishness person, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I kind of stick back from that, but it's good to hear that we got OGs out here that really care about the game and actually passing that down. So salute to y'all for that for sure.
Yeah, we have to. I think I was raised. That's how I was raised. Like the older OGs taught me like that. Like you have a responsibility to treat this right. Like certain cultures of sneakers, like I don't even touch SBs really, because I that's not my lane. Like we had to I remember that was like East Coast, West Coast in the culture when I grew up. Like SBs had their lane, Jordans had their lane, Nike had their lane, Adidas had everybody had their lane. You didn't really cross them, but you respected them. And if you went to over there, we had to you had to get that salute that you had to call in man, I'm buddy. So I treat I got two homies that I check in when I buy SB. Hey man, y'all ain't gonna get mad at me when I pull up with these back. Here's your one thing. You straight.
And for me, Mr. Miller, for me, I don't care. So for me, I'm putting that shit on. For me, I'm not even checking in. So for me, it's like, yo, I'm gonna wear Reebok. Did I tell you, bro? I wear Reebok, New Balance, Nike, Adidas Pro. Look, bro, if you put it on right, yeah, you put this shit on, bro. Like
No, it's all in
you
fun,
spend
and
your money, dog.
it
You definitely you
yeah,
spend your money,
it's
bro.
all in fun. It's all in fun, but it's just a I just respect when different lanes and people that are in it. Like I love it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to, if you rock it, like
Rocket.
rock it.
Put
You
it
know what I'm
on.
saying? Rock
Put it
it.
on.
Don't. What's the point? What you waiting on? Like what you waiting on? These, and then we're in a culture that everybody want to be first. Like it's like,
Yeah.
what's the point anymore? Like everybody gonna get the shoe one way or the other.
Man, sometimes I don't even put on. See, my problem is when I get something, I don't like to put it on right away. I like to wait a year or two. So then
Yeah, I'm not.
that's when the problem starts.
Me too. Yeah, I mean, I do too. But some things I like. These bricks is calling my name, bro. Like these mugs calling my name.
I'm not
They
putting
said,
on.
I'm about to go build a house right
I'm
now.
not putting
Yeah.
on the bricks, dog. I'm not.
Look.
Everybody. I'm not. I seen a lot of pictures, white laces, I'm not putting them on in 2026, y'all. I'm not putting them on. I'm not.
Oh, good
Right
luck.
here.
I'm proud of you. You can fight that urge. You can
No,
fight that urge.
I'm not putting them on. I'm gonna hold mine, bro. I'm not even. I'm not putting them
Yeah,
on.
they're. Long as I got my shots out and I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting on the right
I
weather.
ain't
I think
even
tomorrow's
open
gonna
this
rain.
one yet. I'm not even
Yeah.
putting mine on, bro. I got to wait. Most of my shoes I wait. Like for me, I got to wait at least about 6 months to 12 months before I put it on.
Okay. Hey. As long as they get rocked, that's you all right with me.
I'm gonna rock them, bro. But I do plumbing work. I do construction work, so I stay in work boots a lot. So for me, it's just like, when could I put them on to go out with the wife, the family, the kids? Yeah. We go to certain venues. So it's like, now it's like, when you think back, it's like, damn, which shoe I'm gonna put on? You know what I'm saying? What I ain't put on yet. Yeah. So that's the pleasure or the little kick I get out of is like, okay, I can put this on and just go, because I don't wear, for me, bro, I don't wear gym shoes 7 days a week. Nope. 2, 3.
Oh, I love it. Nah,
2, 3 days, bro. Work boots.
I work from home, so I can wear. I'm fortunate.
No, I can't push up on the coffee table. Y'all be like this and with the pit. Hell no. I wish.
With the brown Travis Scotts with the
I wish, boy.
Yeah, I seen it on the IG.
Yeah, there ain't no shot to no content creators. I salute y'all, boy. I wish.
Yeah.
I got to go out.
Yeah.
I got to go out there and get the shoe first. But my boy, no, I got to, for real, bro. I be working. Jay said, saying that I got to go get it. I
understand.
Boy said, Belly, well, yeah, when I do though, I'm gonna put it on though. We definitely gonna.
Yeah. You gonna treat it right. That's what we say. That's what we say around here. You gonna treat it right.
No, we definitely gonna put it on, bro. So look, and then as well as another question I wanted to ask you too, as far as like the sneaker culture. So we did the top. You gave us the top 5. You gave us your shoe ship, the shoe that you in a relationship with. You kind of gave us a background when you started that, and then you let us know about Instagram. But it's time to do Sit or Lit. We're gonna bring up some images right now on this platform. We need to let you know. You need to let our panel know, and people in the chat, if you think this shoe sit or lit. And what I mean by that, you sitting out on it if it's lit. So Rick, we gonna have to work tonight. We see my guy Style, so we just can't bring up any bullshit tonight. We just can't bring up some Jordans. We gotta my guy think about it tonight, man. Help me out on this one, Rick. We gotta bring up definitely some dope images on my guy. Y'all get ready for Sit or Lit. Y'all let us know, man.
Bet.
We about to surf the net. Play a little background music too as well, man, while we surf this net. YouTube was popping. No ghost watching. Smash that like button. Tell a friend that we live. Shout out to Mr. Miller pushing up. Give my guy a follow on all platforms. What'd you say, YouTube? Well, you on YouTube,
Yeah,
right?
YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. It's Miller's Corner on there on YouTube, and then Mr. Miller and Mr_1 on Instagram, Twitter or X, and then TikTok is the real Mr. Miller.
What's that TikTok? Let's get it. Play a little background music. We're gonna pop off this shit lit, man. You gotta let us know, bro. We're gonna bring us some of these images. You rocking with the what we doing? Mama years? I'm gonna let Rick bring up these images, man. I'm finna see, bro. We about to work. Hey, shouts out to everybody pushing up too as well, man.
So yeah, first we got the A Mama Year 3s for the love, the blue joints that's coming out.
I'm sitting on those.
He said he's sitting on them.
I'm sitting on them. I'm good. It's hard. I'm blessed to have the first one, and that's hard for me. In my heart, it's hard to overcome that first love. But
yeah, the first one is the best one. I got that shoe too, man. It's a beautiful shoe.
Yeah, it's hard to cover up, that. But that is a beautiful shoe. You ain't gonna go wrong with that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Beautiful shoe, top tier.
All right, so you say you're gonna sit those out. What we doing with these, man? You rocking with the Adidas?
I'm not gonna rock with the Bad Buddies. I think that is too close to the Kill Bill joints that Uma Thurman had on. That's way too close to that ASIC. And it's a nice shoe, but that's too close. That's too close. You walking, you towing that line. So I gotta pass with that. I gotta pass.
He said no on the Bruce Leroy Bad Bunnies. Okay.
What we doing with these?
Those I'm coming back for. I've got some other targets I'm acquiring, and but those are that really out. That highlights. I think that's better than the Jordan, respectfully.
Sheesh. Okay.
That's a beautiful shoe. The textures, the materials, especially with the silhouette, chef's kiss.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a very nice fall time shoe. You can definitely, put it on.
Put that with a leather jacket on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just perfect. Yeah, I can see a lot with that.
The boy say you up through there. Let's see what's in the sport. What's those?
Undefeated Nike Spiridon. I don't know.
Spiridons. Spiridons. Undefeated.
Love the Spiridons. Great shoe. I'm passing on those. Not because of I don't like them. Just the colorway is not what I need. Still a dope shoe.
Okay,
both of the Spiridons. Very comfortable shoe.
Oh, them getting ready to come out.
Those come out tomorrow, I believe, right?
Yeah. What we doing?
Yep.
I'm passing on those only because I have the highs.
The obsidians, the highs. Okay.
Dope shoe. If you don't have that shoe is. I love that shoe. That was the shoe of the year for me, honestly, when that shoe released.
What was that? 2019, right?
Yeah, the obsidians was 20. Yeah, it was
2019.
What we doing with them? Go back. Them Adidas.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to Unheard Of on that one. Hate that he only did 1,500 pairs. That kind of sucks. Beautiful shoe. If I had a chance, I would cop, but I know I'm not going to have a chance. So I'm going to sit this one out and save my feelings.
He's clean though.
Yeah, they clean as hell.
What the heck is I don't know about these.
I'm passing on those. I'm going to sit on those too.
Yeah, we ain't got to get you hoping. No, you don't want that, man. Yes, those are on the radar. I don't know if you gentlemen hoop or y'all know about the hoopers. The GT Cut is an amazing shoe on feet. I have a pair. I have if y'all remember the Zoom Flight, the Jason Kidd joints, I have the GT Cut of that shoe. I love it. If you a hooper, I just need that for sure.
If you a hooper and got them shits on, if you ain't scoring, take them shits off, man.
Yeah, man. You got to
be out there busting,
shoe.
bro. You got to be out there like shoe. Everybody gonna be watching you with them shits on, son.
Yeah,
you
man.
got to be art, man. You got art on your feet. You got to be out there in the paint.
You gotta be dunking on people.
Yeah, we out here flexing.
Don't sleep on those.
I like those.
I'm
gonna light those up, bro. I like those.
Yeah, and big shout out to Jewel Lloyd. That's her second iteration of that GT Cut. She killed her last version, so I missed out on that one. I'm not missing out on these.
Okay, y'all hear it first. GT cuts from Mr. Miller. Y'all see what it is.
Yeah, he put me on the radar on those.
I never seen those either. Retro, those are dope though.
Oh yeah, here. Y'all never seen those before?
Nope.
You got to play. Hold on. Let's do it. RetroVision Podcast. We about to pop it off.
So this is here. I'll show you a treat. This is mine. This was the second pair I had. I ended up giving a friend of mine. I bet him that he wouldn't love them. He did. But that's the GT cut. Yeah, see how it looks like the kid. Zoom.
The JC kid. I see
They look like they're comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a hooper shoe. Like as soon as you put that joint on, you ready to hoop. Like out the box. Out the box. Like I'm no break in, no nothing. Out the box. These joints. Like Jordan Poole. That's all he hooping in. Is them GT cuts. Like so, if you a hooper, like these joints is hard. Like these are great hooper shoes.
I don't know why, but for some reason that shoe remind me of the Kyrie when he was with Nike. For some reason, it looks very similar.
It don't feel like a Kyrie though. I promise. It don't feel like. Yeah, I see where you come. Like though, that cut is what made you think of that, because that is that cut, that Kyrie cut. You right on. No, be it. You hit it. Don't hide from that. Yeah, you right. But the feel of a Kyrie, oh no. I'll let you know. Them two different shoes.
Mr. Miller, I call them foot crushers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't mess with the foot crushers. They ain't comfortable. I don't mess with them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'll put that back on the wall when I get a chance. I ain't playing Tetris tonight. I don't want to.
I ain't gonna play no Tetris tonight.
Yeah, y'all know how it is. You got them boxes. You don't play Tetris on it. You come down the wrong time.
This morning, what them is? Oh, okay, we know
Cinnabar, the ladies.
Cinnabar,
yeah, those Cinnabars. I'm not gonna go with those. I know those are women's shoes, but that's a beautiful shoe. My wife doesn't do highs. If she did, she said she liked them if they were lows. So Jordan Brand, if you make a low, my wife is committed.
Gotcha. What else we got popping up? Another more rare air.
No, that's the deep. I think these are deep. Is these rare airs?
Yeah.
The whole pack.
Yeah, those
the
are
whole
rare
pack
air.
rare air.
That's part of that. That's one of them. I am gonna sit those out too close. I'm blessed to have the fragment Travis Scott's in the highs, so I wouldn't need to fit with that one. Wouldn't know what to do with that one. Great looking shoe. Great looking shoe. I
need them. We will have them. Green, my favorite color. Get at me.
The Hiragami.
Get at me. Yes, Sirski.
I need
got to have them. They call them asparagus though. Stop calling it asparagus, man. It's match. Y'all stop.
Oh, no,
look, man. Come on.
We already know the last. I have the last.
Come on, y'all.
It's
not asparagus. I see y'all put it in the grocery store and in front of the produce. Stop that shit, bro. That's not it. That's not even a thing. But y'all go ahead. That's my SB just popping this shit right now, bro. Y'all playing, bro. I get it. What color they calling it? Asparagus on this?
No, I say matcha on here.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I have somebody asked in the chat, have I tried the new Kyrie?
Yotos.
I have. I actually have a pair. And my son has a pair. Love them.
Yeah, these are nice. These are clean.
Don't come out April the 3rd. They come out next week, and then on Sneakers Out, they come out April the 5th. Y'all link in at those skate shops if y'all want these, man. Pay attention. Who else we rocking off on shit? Now, I ain't messing with no basketball shoes, but who over there? That's Luka.
Luka.
I like that one better than his last one. I can tell you that. I didn't too much care for that one's a little bit better.
The Luka 4 Space Navigator. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on them. To be honest with you. Pink Vomeros.
What's the Vomeros? Now, see some shit like this. Y'all supposed to drop Valentine's Day weekend. Y'all play too much, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all, just like how they doing the Black History SBs, bro. They was supposed to drop February. We're not gonna get them to the summertime now.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody asked again. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, my sons have a pair. They have the. Don't have the new ones. Don't have the twos. They have the ones. Both of them have a pair. Dope hooping shoes out the box as well. Yeah, they nice. They really nice. Quality is nice. Big shout out to Anton. I was blessed with a early access pair on those, but yeah, those joints are well worth it. I haven't got the twos, but I'm concerned that the twos soles might be different. They don't look as soft.
What's that? The Pure Money? What shoe is that? It ain't the Pure Money, is it? No.
I don't know what
No, those are metallic threes. Pass for me.
Anthony Edwards.
Nah. Nope. I think they gonna start the they ain't finna work too much. They running out, bro.
That's a cop for me. They gonna ride that one until the wheels fall off.
But that's what I mean. You can't keep dropping the same damn one with the same color. Like, it's different colors.
They've already released the pictures of the two. So I mean, it's coming. But it ain't gonna come till next
year. Garbage.
Ooh.
What we doing, Mr. Miller? What we doing with the Kobe's?
Already got them, so we're good.
Damn.
So
man,
that's a copy
put me
if you
down
don't have
with the plug, man.
I got those years ago. So yeah, that's a great.
You got the other pair. Okay, so you got the.
So yeah, y'all are good. So if you can get them. They're a beautiful shoe. I don't know, man. They doing some nice things with KD, but I can't put my foot in them.
Foot crushers. Nope. All right, let's see what else we got. SB4. What we doing, Mr. Miller? The Navy
pass for me. I got the first pair. Once I got the first pair, I'm good.
I agree with you on that, on the pine greens, the OG ones. I agree with you.
I got the first one. I don't need.
If you would have said you didn't rock with the first one, then we would have had a problem.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that one, dog.
Yeah, I got the first pair, so I'm good. So y'all can and we can. I'm good. So.
What about the friends? What about the quote unquote friends and fam? The red pill they got coming out.
Since red is my favorite color, I would be a lot more partial for the red. But
10,000?
it would be one of those ones. If I missed, I would be fine with that miss. It's not one I would go chase.
10,000 though, dog. They're tripping, bro.
Oh, that 10,000, it's worth it, man. I mean, I paid a little bit less than that for a pair of shoes.
Frank, what?
Retro rewind. Hold on.
What? Hold up. Time out, man. Hey, look, man. Time out. What did it wake you up in the morning? Did it cook you breakfast?
I ain't spent 10,000 on a pair. I spent 6.
What shoe, bro? Talk to me.
Friends and Family Trophy Room 5s. Now that's I didn't pay that. That was via trades, but that's how much I had to pay for this shoe.
Damn.
Yeah, X72. Damn. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, man. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it, man.
You still got that?
I'm trying to get some of that. Them store money. I need
look, real quick, bro.
Then log off. No, but they still here. I still got them.
How many times you wore that shoe, bro?
I won them last year for a sneak fest in Memphis. I won them for a sneakers. I don't wear them like every week or something. I wear them in special occasion. That's a special occasion shoe. That's something you don't wear every day. I got plenty of stuff you don't wear every day. I mean, that's the joy in the game. I mean, I
bought some stuff that been worked. Did you pay retail or you see? For me, I got the whole. So sometimes I buy and then it for retail. Then they get up to that point, but just to jump off the bridge and spend 5,000? No, sir.
So I mean, if you gonna play this game, you gotta play it, right?
Yeah, you playing the real well.
He playing on survival mode.
If you gonna play,
I got 4 daughters, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, Mr. Miller's new podcast gonna be Retro Rick, 4 daughters in a shoe. Y'all trying to put me out of business, son. I can't hold.
No, man, you gotta.
Now look on a bulk order. No. Look, bro, on the bulk order, when I'm doing my thing, when I'm getting 15, 20, now I have made plenty of plays over that price. But just one shoe? Nah, son. I can't. I can't, man. My wife had me sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, man, you
bro.
can. It's fun, man. You could go through. I mean, I've been in this collecting for a long time, so it's just kind of one of those things that you learn, when to fit in and when you got opportunities. I think the art of trading really kind of enhanced how collecting is, and it's become an art. Rookie, I'm sitting on those. I still want the highs.
I got the highs.
I had
I want the highs.
Yeah,
I can't take the consolation prize. Those are dope. I need the highs though.
Yeah, them highs is definitely hit different.
You got the red laces in there?
No.
That's what sold
me. Still in the box though.
They're still straight. I don't care which one you go with. I fell in love with the shoe with the red laces. I see somebody with the red laces, and I can't. And then that's what make me want them. So I'm glad you didn't say you had them in there because it made me go look up how much they were.
I don't think they going to. What's up, matter of fact, Mr. Miller? What size you wear, fam?
Oh man, that's I'm an 11.
Okay, you on the cusp with us. You got problems like we be having problems, bro. Boy, y'all be taking our sizes between 11 and 13. Y'all be playing with us, bro. I need the damn StockX deal now, bro. I need the GOAT deal. I need all the deals now.
Yeah,
shit. Now they be playing with them sizes, man. Bro. No, cause like people that get our size, bro, and you know damn well they don't. I done watch a kid walk right in front of me wearing a size 6 and say I need a size 11 and 12. I'm like, bro, you tripping.
That's where the money at. Especially see in certain stuff. On certain stuff, I have to be in 11 and a half. So like my SBs, I'm all 11 and a half. All Kobe's, I'm all 11 and a half. All LeBrons, I'm all 11 and a half. Now my foot.
It's hard to come by, dog. Them 11 and a half.
Those are very hard. They hard.
So you the customer. I'm telling you, either you gonna wear 11 or 12 or get off my line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cause 11, that just be hard, bro.
But see, I've been collecting so long. See how the tide has changed. Before the 11 and a halves were safe. Because
it was. We talked about it.
That's my size.
They don't understand.
Like, walk in and grab that with ease.
Yeah,
no problem.
Because nobody understood how half sizes was really your true size. We just adapted to the size below. But see, when I was collecting, I remember going and buying the 16, 17s, 18s at 3:00 and having my size held because everybody would come in and not ask for the half sizes. They would come in and ask for the whole sizes. So I mean, like you can go through. Man, I got literally probably all my 16s, 17s, 18s, 20s, 19s are all 11 and a half.
Okay. And they were sitting back then, though, bro. Nobody wasn't messing with them, though, like you said.
Well, you had to be. Well, I consider the Jordan 16 and the Jordan through 16 through 18 are very intimate. You had to be a Jordan lover, not a fan. You had to love Jordan because you were able to see Jordan come back. And we were so toned in and locked into what shoe he had. So I don't like all the re-releases of these 16s and 17s. I won't get into because it's not intimate. That was an intimate time and it needed to be respected and it needed to be told. We remember those commercials from those shoes. We don't get none of that. And I think Jordan Brand missed the ball. So I don't like all those lightnings. I didn't even go for it because I thought I didn't even touch them. I mean, I got three pair of the 17s. 4 pair of the 8. Like, I mean, I can go through the line, man. It's just, I just don't want to pay that toll and not get what you want. I mean, they gave you a box. They didn't give you the CD. They gave you a box. They didn't give you the towel. They didn't give you the shoe. They didn't give you nothing. Like, and y'all accept it. Because people don't talk about what we got in that era. A lot of people didn't have it. Like,
facts.
I mean, people call themselves, they're like, I was collecting back then. Show me receipt.
Let me see the box.
Let me see the box. Let me see.
Where you at? You ain't got to even have no social media presence. No, you ain't got to worry about the blood. Just show me something.
Yeah, I just take that era just being personal, just because I think that was just an intimate time as collectors, and I valued and I thrived in that era, man. I love that era, but I just can't half step it now. I need the whole thing the way it's supposed to be. Do it right.
Come on, let's see what my boy got. My boy got here and
Bro,
brought him out.
even put these on. These ain't even touched around here.
Yeah, them joints is nice. Yeah.
Never touched the ground. I ain't even put these on yet.
What? What are you waiting on?
I haven't had these for like 3 years. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even put them on.
Why haven't you put this?
Hey, bro, it's a lot of people. Hey, Mr. Miller, it's a lot of people out here like that, bro. Trust me. Like,
what are you waiting on?
Oh, I'm gonna put them on. I should have put them on today. They match my shirt.
Oh, you two waiting on?
Next month, man. I had to put my concept back on.
Bro, said 3 years. That ain't no excuse. You just messed up and told us 3 years.
Hold on. The concepts. Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. These way more comfortable than Jordan 1s. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta break Jordan 1s in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Rick be putting that shit on. He want Mr. Put that shit on too. At RetroCon. My boy be putting that shit on, man.
Yeah. That was a great pack. I only have left. Yeah, I only have left 2 out of the 3. I gave the other pair away. I gave the mellows away.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? The purple?
No, that was the one with the light denim and it had purple on the toe box. Yeah, you right.
Yep, that was the purple. I had them too, but I got rid of those. But I still got the heavies and the other one. I kept the other 2 myself.
Far out. You got the far out. The far out.
I like them all. The bandanas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had them shits at RetroCon. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of them shits.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that whole pack was tough. I ain't gonna lie. That pack.
Yeah, that whole pack. And I was blessed to get the special box and the special packaging on my far out pair. So that was a really good release.
Straight
with the bandana.
Straight from concept.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Right, let's see what else we got, fellas. Let's see what else we got coming up. Oh, too fast.
What's that? Nah, you keep trolling. Oh, no, go back down. Is that the Travis? What you doing on those, bro? Talk to me, mister. No, matter of fact, the Bel Airs. Let's do the Bel Airs. Let's do the Fresh Prince or what we Great Fives or whatever we call them. How you feel about those?
I have the last pair that came out, and the only and I hate that y'all gonna make me choose between the Nike Air and the Jumpman. So I'm probably gonna pass, but I'm gonna come back and get. Because my wife ain't gonna let me. Because my wife gonna make me follow that if that comes in, one gotta go out. Because she knows deeply what I have, and it's scary. And I have over 10,000 posts. So she can you can chronicleize. You can just you got that shoe. I know I've seen that shoe. And sometimes
somewhere in my lifetime, you posting this shit every day.
Yeah, like
fact.
And I don't do double shots. Hardly do I do double shots. I mean, very,
real quick,
very.
We got the image. I'm glad you said that. How do you feel about we talked about this last week on the pod. How you feel about the undefeated fours with the Nike on the ass or the Jumpman logo?
I don't care how they do it. They got to get that quality right. That's pennies to me. The Nike Air and the Jumpman is pennies. Y'all gonna be more concerned about that quality and how close they get that colorway. We need to be focused on the real thing, not worried about the. We don't need to be arguing about semantics. We need to be focused. Is that quality right? Is that color right? What kind of box they gonna give? What else they gonna be giving? We can't worry about that headline stuff. Oh, that's trivial. Because if that quality jacked up,
you want the OG, you want the specs from when they first brought it out.
They'll never give us the true specs from that. Nike's not in the game of doing that.
No, because they're already trolling. They're giving us 2 different versions. So this is
why they have to. They'll never give you the true iteration of a shoe. The closest we ever got to an original is that Chicago. That Chicago, the 85 is the closest you got to the original one of one. That undefeated run, that original one, we're not gonna get that.
So you don't think we get either version?
We'll get
We'll
get a very close version of it, very similar to what they did with the UNC 3s. Remember the white pair, the first ones. What was the UNC 3 look like for that year for their PEs? It looked the exact same except they had the toe box. I'm sorry, the tongue was different.
Yep.
But the quality was very close.
Got that shoe in the collection too.
Yeah, so
that's my favorite 3. That's my favorite 3.
Fine. It's the same. For an example, what the JOPs dunk that they put out. The original one had very high quality leather.
Always.
When they re-release,
it's not the same, but that's part of the game. That's part of the game, though, bro.
No. It's the same. No, it's the same on that one. So there's
on that particular shoe, it's the same.
It's the same.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the one thing that sold me on it. But it's what they do it on stuff that people won't see. Because if you go look at that original shoe, and I'll show you the shoe I'm talking about. Hold on.
Oh, you talking about that shoe with all the colors?
Yeah, which was a homage to all the original.
I don't believe it was the same. I just believe that they just had the damn same shoe already in the factory ready to go.
No, it's the same. No, because the quality of leather on these shoes, the originals, they wear. If you haven't seen these in the original form, you would. If you've seen this shoe in the original form, you would be like, yeah, that's damn near close to the original, especially on this silhouette of dunk, which was paying homage to the original dunk highs, which was the UNLV, the Kentucky, the Michigan.
The Michigan's all on put together,
and Syracuse on the side as well. So yeah, so this was like this was a dunk I hunted for. This was a $700 dunk. You can go get the 2025 pair for less than $100 now. No BS.
Hey,
I mean, it's all about. I mean, this just goes with collecting and knowing what you like.
And you saying it's the same shoe? The quality is the same shoe as the other shoe?
It's damn near close. Yeah, damn near close to what it was. And you can. I've known people and I've touched the original shoe of that one. And like with that era of dunk, you know, that leather sinks in. Oh, yeah, it's real soft, buttery.
Y'all heard it. Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm gonna beat these. I'm gonna beat these this summer. I'm gonna beat these this summer. No lie, because this is a dunk I'm probably gonna have out the door and wear it.
Just ready to go.
It's ready to go because it go with everything. Like this.
Mr. Miller, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. As a residential, a resident of Mr. Put That Shit On deal, you know what I mean? I rock with him because I see about 10 outfits already in my collection that I can put on with him right now. You know what I mean? I rock
right now. Like you can't
right
tell
now.
me
I might have to go see if I can get. I might have to go grab them. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'll send you a StockX link so you can go ahead and give it. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I put you on, I'm gonna need a little. I'm gonna need that 2 cents back. But
hey,
yeah,
bro,
man, you can.
It's all good around here. Them nasty dogs.
But yeah, man, like if you really like this a dunk. Like you can go. You can't. No matter what you put on, you can probably rock with that. Like no matter what you put on. Look.
And they got the Michigan colors in there. You know, I'm from Detroit, so
look,
you already know.
I'm gonna do you one better. You get extra laces. You get the white, and then you get the blue to match, the blue and the navy.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July, cookout vibes,
bro,
all white laces.
Bro, folks was sleeping on, and I was scared when they re-released it because I was like, I'm never gonna get it because folks, they know how long. That's a $700 dunk. Man, them suckers dropped. Man, it was a layup. I was like, what? I was so hyped. And then
that's crazy.
Weeks later, they was less than $100 on StockX. I was like,
Womp, womp, womp.
But it don't matter when you love. I mean, I've done that. My one of my favorite silhouettes is the Mac Attack, and last year they released a lot of the Mac Attacks. I have every single one of the Mac Attacks except 2. Every single pair, and I paid.
You got the Travis Scott collab? Did you get the Travis Scott collab?
I said I have every single pair of the Mac Attacks except 2.
Okay, just making sure that was one of the 2. That's why.
Now you know. I mean, if I listen.
What they at? Let me see them.
Since I'll even show you a gem. This was a custom I had done. Big shout out to my man Juan Wilson. He made this for me. This is one of 2 pairs.
Let's go, my guy. Let's get it.
That are made. So I hope y'all take a joint of that. But this is the Chicago Mac.
RetroVision Podcast. Let's go.
This right here is a one of 2 pair made by the amazing Juan Wilson. You can find him on Instagram and Twitter. Amazing Juan Wilson made this.
Smash
this
that
is
like
Chicago
button.
Mac. So that's what this one is. So it's the Mac Attack in the Chicago form. So, and I love all the Mac Attacks. So
yeah, no, them nice.
Yeah, so that's
Chicago. That man hit y'all with Chicago colorway.
Yeah, let me
something
see.
definitely different.
So, and you asked me, did I have them?
Travis. So look, y'all can hype it up, keep it basic. It don't matter. My boy got both. He got every area covered right now.
Yeah, I got every Mac Attack except it might be up to. I haven't been keeping up with them, but I ain't
gonna hold you, bro. 5. I like that Chicago colorway, bro.
Yeah, Chicago, nice.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I've got
you just hurt my feelings on the Chicago.
I've got a custom pair in the works that I'm getting done. But I love Mac Attacks. Mm-hmm. Love them.
Okay. That's that Andre Agassi. So look, as far as this, we're gonna hit you with this. Cause me and my boy gonna put out content on this particular shoe right here, bro. How you feel about the whole pack? You seen the 3s and the 4s on this particular shoe?
Yeah, I mean, I love those. Those are nice. I won't go for them because only reason why, I'm being honest, I have the top 3 ones. That's the only reason why, which is basically almost dang the same through color blocking with the red, the blue, and the black. I just wouldn't go for them, but I love them. The ones, but I just wouldn't wear them just because of the colorway because I got so many of them already.
What about the 11s? It's supposed to be some 11s coming out too, but
we'll see. I don't know. Let me see what they look like.
Them the Travis right there. You didn't show me them like the Mac Attacks. How you feel about those?
I've not been successful with any.
Them look the same. Bring the Mac Attacks back out, bro. Hold up.
No, they're not.
Bring them. Them shits look the same, bro. Bring the Mac Attacks back out, Mr. Miller.
You would probably have to be more. You would have to be more. This is more closer to
them look the same.
That would be more there.
No. Yeah. Okay.
And that has that sole of that shoe is an AirTech trainer sole. So the sole.
Bring the Mac Attacks back out though, bro. Them like the Mac Attacks. Bring out them Travis Scotts with the black and white pair.
So this is a Mac Attack.
Okay.
And you gotta say for tennis, the sole is completely different. Here, I'll show you. This is the sole is different. And this was worn by John McEnroe for the Mac Attack. Okay. Agassi, what you said, wore a AirTech trainer or ATC.
Look, y'all see how he bringing it all out. Y'all see what I'm doing right now, right? He got all this shit. Let's go.
So this is an AirTech trainer. So this is what you were talking about. So you were looking for the grooves in the sole. That's here. See the sole? This kind of reminds you of the Yeezy too. All this comes from a trainer.
Definitely like the Yeezys, the Red Octobers.
The Red October, yeah, that is
the Red. This is the Red. So people, this is the sole. People like, he got the body of that shoe. Don C's 312.
Chicago, what's popping? Don C, what's good?
It's all about.
I still got them American Express from you. Let's go.
Yeah. So I mean, then they just released again. This is the one in 2012.
The Lavas.
A sole. Same sole that you saw on that one.
And that's crazy too. Retro, we had 2 people from said that's their favorite shoe. I just thought about that.
And then I'll be nice to you, and then I'll show you a unreleased pair of the Nike Victor Cruz trainers.
Then the Victor Cruz, yeah, I had the Yankee colorway. Same
these
shit.
are unreleased.
Brick by brick all over again, huh?
So you can see the sole is the trainer. So there you go.
Bringing that heat out.
Definitely versatile collection. Y'all see what's going on RetroVision Podcast. Yeah, they hitting that sheath.
Y'all making me put up all these shoe boxes.
My bad. Well, boys, so y'all working me tonight. No, I appreciate the visuals, man. And look, the chat definitely do.
It's always
they flaming it up.
I'm a visual person myself, so I always want to, like, when we talk shoes, man. If you're gonna talk shoes, a lot of people
gotta bring them out.
Don't have it. You know, I'm just very fortunate. Like I just posted the other day, they're gonna release the Flint 9s next year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I posted the Flint 9s 2 days ago.
They watch.
I've been there.
Jeez.
And then what else did they release? They said they was gonna release. They said, "Oh, we're gonna release the Ben 7." Okay, well, I'm gonna post my Ben 7s next week. So y'all can see what it looked like, what it was like. And I think we have to appreciate the way it was before we can really appreciate where it's going. I think people judge when they see that Ben 7 and they see the tag. That's what makes them, motivates them to get it. But we appreciated, and when that shoe dropped, we appreciated not the rarity, but the quality they put in there. You pull out a Ben 7, you got a shoehorn, a wooden plaque shoehorn with the first dust bag. Like, I'll have to go upstairs and grab them. But it's like the quality they put in there, that whole Ben collection. The thing is, go look at the Ben collection before you just be like, "Ooh, they gonna drop a Ben." Like, go look. That's craftsmanship. That's what Jordan said. There is a difference between what you wearing on your, like, that Jumpman and this right here. Like, there was a line drawn. If you literally go look up the Ben, you'll see that there was a total difference. And we appreciate it. So instead of people hype, I want it, like, appreciate what it was. Then you will find a better love for it. Because people just see it now. I want to be seen. Well, I bought them when I didn't want to be seen. I was bought them because there wasn't nothing like it. The leather, the shoehorn, the dust.
Yeah, that wooden shoehorn is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I'm telling you that you get that shoe, you ain't gonna see nothing like it. It's especially on a 7. It's probably one of the top 5 7s ever made. And that like 6, the 6 is my favorite shoe, so it's gonna get got. That being 6 gonna get got. And see, I treated this shoe as like an infinity stone. Like, I just want to touch that part of the sneaker world.
That Ben, I ain't gonna lie, that Ben 7, I seen a lot of them bootleg, bro. Like a lot of flea markets and certain spots that where you knew that it wasn't out. I'm like, bro, take that shit out the plastic, take it out the window, take it out the wall.
You when you see a Ben in hand, and you see even a Ben 5, which is my Ben 2, just absolutely gorgeous shoes. Like, you know, you can't cut no corners on that.
No, you can't fake that one, bro.
You can't fake it. Not by any means. Especially, you can't fake it.
What's those? UNCs? What we looking at? What's that?
Oh, no, that was the aluminum Jordan, ladies aluminum Jordan 4.
Let me see those. All right, we're gonna hit my guy with the one more question on that. Bring them back. I want to know what's that one shoe Mr. Miller want to come back out, bro. If it can happen, if you shooting your shot, let me hit my little bring them back banner at the bottom. Hold on, fam. I want to get my shit together. Bring them back. What's that one shoe, family? Bring them back, Retro. What's that one shoe you want them to bring them back? We're gonna bring up that image. If you can choose, Mr. Miller, what's that one shoe you want brought back?
Well, they already answered my prayers, and I appreciate.
Oh shit!
Jordan.
Let's go.
Yeah, they already answered my prayers. Big shout out to Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand has been. They think they slick, but I know they listening to you.
They're in the vault, bro. They cracking this shit wide open.
Yeah, they've been listening to me, and I've been repping this shoe. But most recently, the most recent shot of my black. So I posted this shoe. The black. No. Don't you call it that? Don't say that.
The black
this
red.
is a black varsity red.
Black varsity red.
Varsity red. There's a difference. Let me educate y'all. So when Jordan came out, it was varsity red. You had black varsity, white varsity. You had the varsity red, black varsity. So the black varsity were these. When you say infrared, it's got a touch of pink in it. Touch of pink. The varsity was true red. So the last red 6, infrared 6, in which we have not had ever since, was this one.
Yeah, that was nice.
See the difference? You see the difference? This is varsity red. So when I tell people like I need varsity red, that's the varsity red I'm talking about. Yeah. Nope.
That's the shoe.
So and they coming out with this shoe again. So I'm blessed that they're not coming out with this. They're coming out with this shoe with the blocking color.
All red. Yep.
All red.
Yeah, I seen those. Those coming out next year, right?
Yeah, those coming out next year.
Yeah.
So those came. Yeah. So
they're coming out All-Star Weekend next year, bro.
Yeah, this is my ultimate shoe. Like this, if you give me this, I'm straight.
That's my favorite silhouette, bro. Mr. Miller, I never knew that.
Too.
Everybody that rock with me, y'all know the infrared 6, the Jordan 6 is my favorite silhouette. Y'all know that, right? Damn, bro, I had no idea. All that shit you got, and you got the 6, bro. We alike. Look at my twin. Look at my twin.
The crumble pair.
Hey, look, like the little young people be saying, twin.
This is the 2000 pair. Year 2000. This is 24 years old. Or 25 years old. This is the black varsity red with lace locks, with the original. The last time they put, let me show you. I apologize, it's a little dusty, but they put the stitching, a stitch, heavy, and that Nike Air had separation. That was the last year they put the proper Nike Air on the back of an infrared 6. There's 2 different ways because this is thicker than they did on this. This is really thin. That 2000 pair was thick, was a thick Nike Air. So
history lesson.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just one of those. Yeah, we get that back. We got that back. So I got my prayer. I'm good.
But I didn't know you mess with the 6 like that. Yeah, 6 my favorite silhouette, fam. Always will, always be.
We have.
Bro, that's his first championship, bro. My boy did that shit like this.
First yeah, that's that first one, man.
Magic and them with that. In LA.
Yeah, my favorite 6. That's my favorite 6. DB6. I got the Oreos, Motorsports, Maroons.
I had the Oreos. My daughter was born when those came out. I had the Oreos. Infrared Chinese New Year's.
Yeah. Carmines.
I got those.
Quad 54 6s.
Speaking of that, you got these in the 7s. You remember these?
Barcelonas. I don't have those.
These ain't the bar. These ain't.
Which one of
those? They are the bar.
Those are I thought those were Barcelonas. No, I didn't go with those. I end up for the 7s. I end up doing the other ones for the Barcelonas. Do you remember when they came out with? I did the Olympic pair. I did a reverse.
Okay.
I went with those on those 7s. Yeah, those stacked on. But yeah, I got my vote for. And then I would need, if I had, they would do the double up pack. Honestly, they would just give me both of these, and I would pay the $300 or the $400 for those Nike. I
It might
can't
be
do no
six.
more
It
than
might
that.
be 600 these days, bro.
Yeah, that
$550 a pack. The way they doing
ain't
it,
no
bro.
telling.
Now, the way they
Ain't no
doing
telling.
times is changing.
Yeah.
Jeez. My God, I appreciate you pushing up on this platform on this Friday, man. Rick, anything you want to elaborate on before we sign off, my guy? Talk to me.
Nah, man, it's just been a good show. Shout out to Mr. Miller, man, for taking us down memory lane and showing us some of this heat and, you know, just chopping it up with us, man. It's been a beautiful show. We
Mr. 500 players plus.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that ain't nothing. Don't tell nobody about that. That ain't nothing.
They
Y'all
seen
get
it
there.
already. I'm just
You'll get there, man. Take your time. Understand, man. This game ain't nothing but
trust the process.
It's a marathon. It ain't no sprint. So if you got longevity, you got a long time to sit here and collect. Just enjoy the game, man. That's what it is, man. Don't try to keep up with everybody else. Do your own thing.
Rock what you like, bro. You spend your money, rock what you like. Look, everybody versatile. Everybody collection. You can't look, bro. On this, everybody, you rock what you like, bro. Everybody's style different. It can be whatever. New Balance, Adidas, man. I don't care. Whatever you want to rock, man.
I like dope shoes. It don't matter the brand. I like dope shoes. That's just me personally.
That's all that matters. I agree.
Reebok. I'll put some Reebok on tomorrow.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for inviting me.
Already, my G.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. For real. I'll share whatever y'all share, so holler at me. I'll make sure I put it on my page.
Already, man. Yeah, I know what we say around here. If you don't, man, we love y'all. Stay strong. Stay double strong, man. And to the next one. Peace. We out. Yes, sir.